Hello everyone, welcome to Lakshmi Chaya. Do you think cooking is a very time consuming process? If yes, then you are at the right place and this video is for you. So before going into the video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon to get the notification of my new uploads immediately. So here I am with an interesting video in which I'm going to share how I manage to prepare my whole meals in just 30 minutes. Okay, so today I am going to prepare some carrot fry, chapati or roti and rice and dal using raw mango. Okay, so first let us start by preparing our chapati dough. As our dough will be resting for around 10 to 15 minutes. So let's prepare our chapati dough first. Okay, for that I have taken around 3 cups of flour, that is whole wheat flour, and added around half teaspoon of salt, and let's mix it using some water. Okay, so here I am cooking for around 3 people, that is this measurement will be yield me around 6 to 7 chapatis. Okay, nice and big 6 to 7 chapatis. So let's add the water gradually and knead our dough to medium soft consistency, like our normal chapati dough. This video will be very helpful for the working woman or women with the small babies, those who can't spend much time in the kitchen. I think this video will be helpful for them and a lot of us actually. Okay, so now our dough is ready. So let's grease up some oil and let it rest for around 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now our chapati dough is resting. So by the meanwhile, we'll keep our rice and dal in the cooker. Okay, for that I have taken around 1.5 cups of rice. Okay, let's nicely wash it and add the water and keep it ready. See, these are the rice and the dal I'm keeping in a cooker divider. If you don't have this divider, you can always use any bowl, any vessels to separately keep rice and dal in a cooker. This way we can make both the dishes at the same time and early. So now once our rice is done, I'm washing my tur dal. Okay. As I told, I'm cooking for 3 people, so I'm taking the measurements accordingly. You can adjust the measurements according to your requirements. Okay, so now once our dal is washed nicely, so we'll just keep it aside and prepare our mango. Okay, today I am going to put my mangoes into the dal so that our mangoes will cook easily and quickly. So here is one raw mango I am taking. Let's dice it into small pieces. Okay. You can even grate and use according to your preference, but I like to cut into small pieces. Okay, since we are adding the raw mango, as it will be sour in taste, no need for us to add any extra tamarind or any extra lemon or anything. Okay, just we have to cut the raw mangoes. Okay, and we'll cook it along with our rice and dal. Okay. So for that I have taken a separate bowl and kept in the dal. Okay, you can add directly also, but this way is more easy and more tasty. Okay, so now our mangoes and dal are ready. Here I am adding just few drops of oil so that our dal will get cooked very easily. Okay, now making our cooker ready, adding some water and keeping our rice and dal in the cooker and let it cook for around 3 to 4 whistles. Okay, so our chapati dough is resting and here we are keeping the cooker for rice and dal. meanwhile we'll do with our carrot fry. For that I have taken around 4 to 5 carrots and peel the skin and dice it nicely, evenly almost. See friends, cooking is not like it's very time consuming. It depends on us how we manage our time, how we manage our recipes. I mean, what to be done first and which needs which needs more time to cook. We have to think of that and do it accordingly. If we do in that way, cooking will never be about time consuming for us. It will be very easy, and we never feel cooking as a very long process or a very boring thing. So, cooking time of every dish will be different, so managing our time while cooking is really important. This way, you can even cook like if you are a working woman or any working person, you can cook in a half an hour in the early morning before going to the office, and your meals will be ready. Okay, now our carrots are cut. Now let's start making our carrot fry. For that, here I have kept a pan, and let's add some few drops of, it's around 2 spoons of oil. Okay, so to this I am adding half teaspoon of mustard seeds. When it starts spluttering, you can add some cumin seeds. Okay, then goes in some urad dal, it's around half teaspoon. Okay, then here goes in some turmeric powder and some curry leaves. Okay, mix it well, and then let's add our diced or carrots. This is a simple carrot fry. Okay. It's not like curry, it will be simple fry, but it will be really very tasty. If you are not yet tried, please try it once, and you will really like it. Okay, some people even cook the carrots in the cooker, but that will make very mushy. So by cooking it separately in a pan, it will be little crunchy taste will remain in the carrots. Okay, so now here I am adding some salt. It is required amount of salt. See, adding salt early will make our cooking time faster. Okay, so let's mix everything well. Now let's cover it and let it cook for around 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. Since we have added salt, it will not burn the bottom. Okay, even then better to stir it occasionally. Okay, so now it's been 10 minutes and our cooker is also done, and our fry is on the stove. It's cooking still. So meanwhile, now till the cooker will reduce the flame and the fry will get cooked. Till then we'll make our chapatis ready. Okay, for that I have kept my flour, oil and the dough with me. Okay, so let's start making our chapatis. Okay, here friends, I have kept the tawa to heat so that it will get nice and hot until I prepare my first chapati. Okay, so here the method I prepare chapatis is like I first roll it, then apply some oil, then fold it into 2 times, and then again apply flour and roll it. Okay, this way our chapatis will get nicely layered chapati and nice soft. You can do as you wish. See, but I prefer to do it this way so that we'll get nice layered chapati. Okay, let's put on our hot tawa. Okay. Here once again I'll show how I roll my chapatis. Okay, first just roll it a small size. Apply some oil and fold it 2 times. Okay, it will become a triangle shape. Okay. Then try to roll on the edges. Okay, now let's roll it on the edges. Let's try to roll and make it a round shape. If it is not possible, you can also make it in a triangle shape also and prepare it. This will come by practice. If you practice again and again, you will surely manage to get this round chapatis even from the triangle dough. But anyways, cooking perfectly is really important. See, now by the time I prepare my second chapati, my first chapati is already cooked. You can see it is puffing up so nicely. Okay, I have taken out the chapati now. And by that time, see, our carrot fry is also done. I think it's been 4 to 5 minutes now, and our carrots have got nice and soft. So here I'm adding some chili powder, and I am using your Everest Sabzi masala. You can use any masala if you have, or you can skip this also. It's completely optional. You can also add dry coconut if you have. Since I didn't have, I couldn't add it here. Okay, mix it and cover it, and let's cook it again for just 1 minute. Okay, so let's coming back to our chapati. First cook half on the one side, then flip it over. Okay, then you can apply some oil here or any ghee if you wish. It's puffing up so nicely. Try to keep the flame high so that chapatis will become very soft. You should never cook the chapati on a low flame, otherwise they'll become hard. Okay, so our second chapati is also done. So similarly, let's do with other chapatis. Okay, now our cooker has also all the pressure has reduced now. See, look at this. Yes, wow, our raw mangoes are cooked well, and our dal is also ready now, cooked properly. Okay, let's take it out. Okay, so now since it is still hot, let's cover the cooker with its lid as it is, and keep the rice in it so that it will be hot for some more time till we serve our dish. Okay, now let's start preparing our dal. So here we are done with all chapati, fry and rice, and the leftover is our dal. So next here for the dal, I have just added some oil in a pan. By the time oil gets heat, I'll mash up my tur dal, this cooked dal. So that is, if we work for a complete 30 minutes continuously, easily our whole meal, delicious and simple and healthy homemade meals will be ready. Okay, now our oil has got hot, so I'm adding some cumin seeds. Once they splatter, add some, mustard seeds I added. Then once they splatter, let's add some cumin seeds and some methi seeds. Is for raw mango dal, methi seeds will really taste very good. Okay, then goes in some hing or asafoetida. Okay, let's mix it. You can even use roasted methi powder if you have, or methi seeds also works good. Okay, then it goes in some curry leaves. Now let's add the cooked raw mango. So you can see it has nicely cooked and mashed well. So let's add our cooked raw mango and just fry it for a few seconds. And now let's add the red chili powder. See, since we are using raw mango, which will be tangy in taste, we don't need any other tamarind paste here. Okay, red chili powder, if we add here, it will it will get cooked nicely with the mangoes. Okay, it's we have cooked for around 30 seconds to 1 minute. Now I am adding the dal. Okay, now you can adjust the consistency of the dal by adding some water here. Okay, so our dal is now getting ready. So let's add the required amount of salt. See, I didn't use any sambar powder here, but if you wish, you can use. Because since it is a raw mango and methi seeds are there, I don't prefer to add any other masalas. Okay, by the time our dal is cooking, we can just quickly make one raita, right? So here are some tomatoes. I'm making simple tomato raita. That is our final dish. This is just simply chop the tomatoes. You can also use a vegetable cutter if you have. Okay, now to this, I'm just taking some roasted Bengal gram in a mixer jar and roughly grind it. Just coarsely grind the to powder. It will taste very good with this raita. This is again optional. If you want, you can skip it. Then here I have added some salt and then goes in the curd. Okay, around 4 spoons of curd I am adding here. Okay, this roasted Bengal gram and tomato will really taste good. You can also add onions if you wish here. So that's it. Our raita is also done. And the other side, our dal is also cooked now. See, wow, it's looking so awesome. Don't you feel it is so simple, friends? Okay, it's time to serve the things. Okay, first we serve some little salt. Then goes in the raita. Then the carrot fry. Then the dal, the raw mango kanji dal, and the chapati. And finally the rice. See, we have cooked so many things in just 30 minutes. Okay. Then on top of it, a spoon of ghee. Okay. I hope you really like this video, friends. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See you soon in the next video.